was just an only child of the universe. And then I found you, and then I found you. You are the sun, and I am just the planets spinning around you, spinning around you. You are too good to be true, gold-plated. But what's inside you? But what's inside you? I know this whole damn city thinks it needs you, but not as much as I do, as much as I do. Yeah. 'Cause you're the last of a dying breed. Write our names in the wet concrete. I wonder if the therapist knows everything about me. I'm here in search of your glory. There's been a million before me that all tried hard to love you, never walk away from. You're just the last of the real ones. You're just the last of the real ones. You're just the last of the real ones.
Zach, how you feeling? You survived the first round.
Feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I reversed what she was saying. Because so she said, I'm not good at the game. And she bragged about how good she was at the game. So if you do that, it's like, I'm less of a threat. Get rid of the higher threat. So
Okay, cool. And what's your strategy going forward?
my strategy is just probably to be nice and not get kicked off.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when time comes for it,
Blue she told me that she had heard I had an advantage, so that means Lexi's got loose lips too. So Lexi and Beck are in together.
I'm a little shocked about it. Like, I'm surprised it went the way that it did.
It was very intense for a first out.
Yeah.
I think
I think just the fact that it was such a good twist at the very beginning just caused everything to blow up.
I think
Yeah.
that the piece of information 10-1 was just.
Yeah, it was very telling.
So you want to join me for about 30 before we get sucked into 30 minutes? That's fascinating.
Freezing outside?
It is. That's why we're going to be quick.
Yeah.
I'm staying here.
actually join you guys? We need to like get outside.
Smoking's bad for you.
Yeah. I'm not planning to get outside.
So, how are you feeling?
Having fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
Right now, a little bit. I was surprised I wasn't called as the second option there, to be honest, just to get another Jeremy on the board, which would have made sense to me, but whoever put Zach up was genius, because it got a really big player out, in my opinion.
Did you feel like she was a big threat?
Not necessarily, but after she started talking to everybody, everyone didn't like her. Probably the craziest round one I've seen, and I've seen a little bit of Big Brother, so.
How do you think about the game so far?
it's good. It's a little intense for sure.
I couldn't keep an eye contact with it. I think what threw me off that 10-1.
Yeah.
I thought it would be more like 6-4, something like that.
So much I think she burned too many bridges.
I think I personally got intimidated with her a little bit.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be any kind of a drama or intensity, it's gonna be from her.
Definitely.
Besides, she knows the game pretty well, so
Yeah. Very nerve-wracking.
well, it was part of me was also hoping she would stay longer so I can understand the game better and see how. But I think this round made it pretty clear for some people that can potentially be a risk.
Yeah, it's true.
How did you feel about the nominees?
Honestly, I think it was interesting. I was really curious to see if I won head of household, because I voted for somebody different than Zach, but I do think that Zach was a good choice.
Okay.
Just because he did have more allies to say, if you can have allies in this game, like people that liked him a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just created too many enemies, which sucks because obviously it sucks to be the first person out.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that her case was a little bit too strong. So that's why I voted for her.
Okay. Which do you think is better to win, the HOH or the veto?
I think that power wise, I think that probably veto is a little bit better to win, just because you have people that you can cut deals with, kind of like Mikey did. But HOH also, you do have that power, but that power can always change, and then like, I don't know. So I think that you have the final say of the final two people that are up there for sure. So if it's one person you didn't want up there, you can always change that.
What was your thoughts and feelings on when Mikey said that he made a deal?
I was actually a little shocked.
You called it, like, everybody 10 to 1. That was insane. Oh no, did it just die? Oh no. You just caught that on film. That makes me so sad. Oh, Jason, we'll have another one.
That's true.
How are you feeling?
I feel like okay a little bit. I feel like we're all kind of on the same page.
There's definitely a large group going on.
It makes me sad because I was kind of like biased a little bit because I picked up like a vibe from Angie like the second that we were all like in the house. I think I was even telling like Cody and Christy on the drive. I was like, I don't know like how I feel. I don't know why. It was just like a feeling. And I felt really bad because I'm like, is that even justified? I don't know her.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if just like the way she's communicating is just like kind of like really intense and we're all kind of like, fuck, we just started, or if she's like really trying to mess with us. Like I couldn't tell. And it stressed me out. So I was like, maybe I should just go with my gut. And I did. So
Fair enough. I mean, I feel like that's all everybody can do at this moment.
Yeah.
There's too big of a group still, and we still have a lot more rounds to go tonight.
Yeah. And I think I'm just like, why are we doing this right now? Like, dude, it's okay. Like, we're still getting to know each other. Like, it's all right. But like, I know there's supposed to be some stirs, and I know that like there was a twist in the beginning with like the shadow. But
I really want to know who the shadow HOA is.
I do too. I'm like, it's like kind of freaking me out. Like, who is it?
We won't know, I guess.
No. Until the end of the game or something, right?
Yeah, end of the game. For sure.
Maybe it'll just be in the YouTube videos. And we won't know. It'll be like a bonus feature and we'll have to wait for a while.
That'll be insane. Yeah, apparently I got a little bit told to watch out for myself. So
I did too. It seems like everybody did.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, nobody's safe. So
nobody's safe.
I'm just gonna keep that in mind and just keep trying to play the way that I've already been playing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's just, how you feel about it and just doing.
Next HOA is gonna be intense because technically that's the first person that we know of. So they're gonna be like the first person that people are gonna be like, whoever they put on the block is gonna be like kind of side-eyeing. So I'm like,
which that's rough too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when we were going through the veto process. I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be intense next round. Like it's gonna probably be even more intense just because we know who the HOA is gonna be. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and that's the first like round of us knowing that too. And I'm like, okay, if we're already met with like this energy, I don't know if that was just Angie's energy, but I feel like there's some other people that have that energy.
Yeah, and now there's a whole ass group coming out to vape.
Oh, we got options, baby. I'm such a dick.
Oh, what up?
What up, party people? Why are you walking like that?
Yeah.
I'll go over here.
Oh, okay.
Or we'll go over there. You go first.
No, it's okay. No, why would we not want to be involved?
Oh, I thought we were interrupting.
No,
you're not.
I thought you guys were doing
yeah,
DR.
Cody. No, Cody was just literally came out.
Oh man. How are you, everyone? Is there anything you want to talk about? You guys feeling alright?
Feeling better.
Better?
Yeah.
I imagine so.
When she pulled me into that room, it was like intense.
Yeah.
Like she was on the last 4 people
Did it
left.
make you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yes. So she needed to go.
I think we all kind of came to that.
Yeah.
Which like made me feel a little bit better. I just like, I'm worried that I was picking up something that like wasn't her intention. Yeah. Like if that's just how she communicates, like I don't know because I don't know her. So I was like, fuck.
We only have a little bit of time left.
Yep.
Mine died, so I'm
Here.
gonna go inside. It's fine.
Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
So from here forward, it should stay on the calm water. It should go.
Okay, hi. I was literally just gonna talk to you because I haven't talked to you the entire time.
I know.
Okay, I talked to Jason. I have some situation. you to Jason were me to Angie. So hi, that was unfortunate. That was that was why that round was so fucked.
Oh, okay,
I
so
don't know.
you wanted Angie to stay in.
Yeah, and whoever was HOH voted in Zach, and so she was just calling out.
Oh, okay.
You need to not be saying anything about this conversation that's happening unless you say to Jason because he knows this is happening. Please be careful in the next couple of rounds. Understand that literally none of us are voting for you, and we're trying to push people away from. Oh, it's Zach. It's fine. Okay. We are trying to shift to Rebecca. That's the reason why we know about things. Oh, okay. So just piss her off. Understand when the chopping block happens. Shift it to Rebecca.
Why Rebecca? I'm curious.
Because it was one of two people that information was. And hi, hello. Obviously that was the thing, but like if we can like shift to Rebecca, then you're fine. I know you're Jason's friend and I want to help, so I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Like this is the best objective we can. We're early enough on where there's no point like in our group to like start like conspiring, and I really don't want that to fucking happen, and I need you to know that right now.
Okay,
Because
no, I
it just
appreciate that.
after that fucking round, it was just very fucking intense. And that again, it was like I literally said to him, I was like, okay, so after the first round, this is both gonna get 10 times easier and 10 times harder for me because now I don't have another person to watch out for. Unfortunately, now I don't have another person to watch out for.
Yeah.
So I'd like to help.
So did Jason download you on everything?
I believe so.
With me and him?
That's all I know is that you guys came in together.
Okay,
And
cool.
then
So you do know that we know each other
Yeah.
outside of the game?
No, that's what I meant with like me and Angie.
Okay.
It's just that I knew her. And also, hi, I'm sorry. I don't know why it was so intense at the start. I was like, Angie, why are we doing this? Yes.
Angie also shot herself in the foot.
I know.
A lot of people. She just literally said everything. She was pushing on everybody.
I know.
And
like, yeah. So
yeah. So Rebecca next.
Yes, that's what I told Jason. That's what I told Josh. That's like.
And they're all on the same page. What about Angela? Is she
I
on
don't
the same
think
page?
she's. Angela's with us.
Okay.
So you understand where the lines are drawn.
Okay.
That like, yeah, she's with us.
What about Mikey? Because Mikey and other Jeremy, like
I don't know where
all-
Mikey went. So I think we're good with Mikey. He made a deal, and so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but Mikey made a deal with JB.
Yes. So I'm like, I don't really know. I understand that a lot of people wanted out Angie.
Well, I'm kind of in with JB.
That is why I know what is happening, because I literally came and talked to him, and I was like, okay, hi, hello.
I need to talk to him because I think he's giving me the side eye, and he's like, we
That
haven't
is
talked.
literally okay. The best thing that you can fucking do right now.
I'm gonna talk to JB.
No, the best thing right now is to not fucking talk to him.
Why?
Okay, because I literally just talked to him. I was like, okay, this is likely Rebecca. And I was like, yeah, trying to shift that, like, hey, it's from like, and he was like, oh, yeah, okay. So, like, if you're going to talk to him, just be careful.
Yeah.
Again, that's like, I have done as much damage control as I can do. I just need you to know, because that's who people are going to be, you are the next person people are going to start looking towards.
Really?
Again, that is the assumption that I am, like, of the people that I have talked to.
Okay.
I said this is a sort of, like, mind game thing. You can believe me, you cannot.
No.
I'm trying to be
I
like.
appreciate it so much. Like, I'm with you, 100%.
Okay.
Thank you for talking.
You're welcome. I'm like, okay, I really just. If we can make our group as big as fucking possible, that'd be good. And if we can hold on for one time, and then later in the game, we can worry about that shit. But right now, we really need to not be worried about that shit. So okay, cool. Hi. My knees have not stopped fucking shaking.
Oh my god, you're
for all
good.
of-
You're good. You're doing so good.
You do, man.
Thanks.
Can I ask you something really quick? Because that was like pretty much everything I have to give.
Okay.
Andy was trying to help me at the end, but I also know that my name came up in that other group.
Who?
That she claimed that Mariana was gonna hate my ass.
I haven't heard shit about that. And
Okay,
I just went
that's-
outside and had a smoke with her. And
With
she was
Mariana or Angie?
Mariana. And I was just
So then-
like, and she was like, I don't know what to. I think everybody's just trying to turn people against everybody, but I haven't really done that.
I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm like,
Yeah.
just please. Like for this first bit, we're not gonna get through if we don't have a tight knit group. And if we start fucking questioning each other and we start doing that shit, it's not gonna fucking work.
Yeah, and that's why Angie got voted out.
That literally, yes. That's she's my friend. I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
So if you do talk to JB, just be careful.
Yeah.
Like again, just like
I think he's gunning for anybody and everybody that he can, regardless if he made an alliance or not.
Okay.
So.
check-in, trying to ship that to Rebecca. Just, I don't know. I can't emphasize that enough. This is fucking stressful. I don't know. I'm trying. This is.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of jumping around groups trying to get as much information as possible.
I also haven't talked to you for a minute because you've been surrounded by people.
I have.
So I kind of wanted to check in with you.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Who did you tell? About that footage. I've had several people come up to me, and you're the only other person that knew.
I haven't heard anybody else. Where to go? Unless, like, we were right there.
Yeah, there was nobody down here.
I literally don't know because I haven't told anybody. Like, obviously, I've only been talking to you and her that she's going now.
Yeah.
And but she also was literally pressing people so fucking.
I know.
Like, obviously, it didn't work for her
No.
in the end, but.
No, but
Why would I spoil that?
I don't know.
Like, that makes no sense because it also benefits
And
me.
it may be somebody was fishing and I've in
Maybe.
So I don't know anymore.
Wait, what?
I don't have it anymore.
Damn.
I didn't want to go home first.
I get that. I'm not done paid.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know. It's shitty also. It is what it is.
Yeah. And I think he might have used it.
Really?
Count the numbers. 10 to 1. Oh no, that's 12.
Yeah.
No, 10 to 1 is only
It's 11.
11. There's 14 people, yeah. 2 in HOH. The HOH, they went in to vote, but they couldn't vote.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. He didn't use it.
No.
So we gotta pay attention to the numbers because that's when he's gonna use it. Okay, well, at least we have an inkling a little bit now. Okay, I wanted to check in with you because that was crazy for a minute.
Yeah. I don't know where he lies, where he lays. So
We can kind of just pay attention to the numbers too if they're gonna read it out. So.
that was our deal though. I offered it up because
That was a really good deal.
yeah. And then he told me that I had to vote his way on this vote.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, you got 2 things for 1.
Yeah, well, it's better than being in the basement.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna go listen.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Crazy?
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling on your positioning after the first round with it seems like multitude of crossings of alliances?
I feel like I'm also unintentionally playing that way because I'm trying to find the best people to have an alliance with, but I think with talking to Addie, that was really good, and she's with me and Jason now, so for sure, her, like, I think I want to build a stronger bond with her.
Okay.
Addie and Abby, Angie, sorry. There's too many A's and J's. But yeah, those 2 girls also. I'm a little worried about JB, but I also saw that paper with him, so like, I don't really know. I need to fix my position and try to hone in on more people, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Would you think we were to work with JB just for the time being, or do you think you'd want to go to the end with him?
No, just for the time being.
Except being a dentist. That's pretty impressive.
You know, dental school.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
I really don't know where this dentist thing came from.
I have no idea where the dentist thing came from, but it's good.
But thanks for the compliment.
I know, for real. I noticed it before. I was like, oh, he's got good teeth. It's just like,
Except I'm missing one.
I can't tell that.
I gave it charity.
I have a very strong feeling you might take this game.
No.
You don't think so, really?
Oh, no.
I think everybody adores you.
Haven't you heard nice guys finish last?
But you didn't finish. You would have been last. Technically, would have been you going home that last round. That would have been last. So already you're not last.
Well, I guess
number
if
1.
they finished last year, huh?
Okay. Hey, see, this is that reverse thing I've been saying you've been doing all night. I know you're not, and I'm teasing you about it.
Yeah.
Truly, I don't believe you are.
No, I don't know if he voted. So
I have an idea. I have an idea based on there were some watery eyes when they got when it was announced. There was one person whose eyes were genuinely shocked. So I have a sneaking suspicion, but I don't think it was personal against you. I think it was an alliance with her.
So
That's
you
what
know possibly who the head is.
No, I have no idea who the head is, but I do know who the one. I have an inkling who the one was that was an alliance that was promised their vote. Does that make sense? But I have no idea. I've been trying to figure out who the heck the head of household is because I believe the head of household voted you, knowing they were not going to get voted. Because I believe that if you take this, everyone's going to be elated. I just feel that.
Everyone's gonna be what?
Elated. Like if you're the winner, no one's going to have a hard time with that.
Well, that's nice.
It's kind of how I feel. And they think it's because of the way you're playing so genuinely just like,
Yeah, well, we'll see. I could wake up tomorrow, coming for blood. Who knows?
yeah, right? But anyway, that's been fun.
And plus, it does change. Like when she, if they say some things, you're kind of like, okay, we're getting a little,
Right, a little feisty.
Little
okay,
feisty,
okay. Yeah, like some things come out for sure.
And maybe I have a feisty vote in me today.
And maybe you are playing a really good, reverse psychology game.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe I'm not Dennis. I'm a psychologist.
Maybe I'm not actually a dentist.
Yep.
Maybe I actually really know how to play the game, and all the questions is just me trying to throw everybody off.
So the hair's down for this next round. If
I
I
got
get
you.
voted again, come on. Come on.
Okay.
Give Zach a break.
Okay.
I've been carrying my keys, my wallet, my mod batteries.
Oh, that would do it.
That's why I keep pulling up my pants, so I just lost some weight.
Fair enough. You're not gonna tell me if there is another one, but if Jeremy found one, then there's a very real fucking possibility that you bastards hid another one somewhere in this giant fucking house.
How are you feeling after round 1?
As I said, it both got easier and harder.
At the same time?
Yeah.
So you can, no way, you feel bad she got out, but no way you don't have to hold back now.
That's essentially it. I'm just like, one fucking round and I failed her, so great. We don't have to talk about the Waldo thing that just happened. We all fucking know.
And who are you going after?
Who am I going after right now? At this exact second, we're shifting targets, I guess, of who to save, so that means that Rebecca needs to go.
Okay.
So that's neat. But first and foremost, if you have another one hidden in the house, I'm going to fucking find it. And we're not telling very many people about that, if any at all. So.
How are you doing?
Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Definitely more intense than I think I anticipated it to be. The trailer had some drama and things, but I didn't know these people yet. So like I don't know, but I feel like we really connected. A lot of us have kind of really connected. So there's a lot of up in the air. I don't have a target. I was just barely talking to some people where someone that seems maybe like they're inconsequential in the game, like they're just kind of flying under the radar, they could have been head of household, and we just have no idea. And that's kind of something. It's like not nerve-wracking, but it's interesting, right? And talking to other people, they're asking me like, do you have an alliance with this person? And I say, well, on my end, yes, but I don't know exactly how they're feeling and how much they're going to keep it up, right? So we really just don't know. Because we've never met these people before. We don't know what kind of strategies they're having in their head, what they're thinking about you, or what, I don't believe that I'm a target yet, but there has been a comment that another player said that I don't think anybody's safe, which is true because it's the nature of the game. But that made me wonder if my name had been brought up in conversation for that comment to be said. Whoever was head of household and put Zach on there was, I believe, a genius move, because I don't think anybody has, I think every person is on Zach's side right now, until they can't be. So I don't know, he might end up being a threat because he is so, he's so captivating and another, I don't know the right word, but he has a way of kind of getting people to be calmer and happier or whatever. And so I think by putting him on there, it almost solidified Angie leaving.
So how did you feel about the eviction that just occurred?
It was hard.
Yeah.
Because like I think I'm the shadow. But then I talked to Rebecca and she was like, I think I'm the shadow. And we were talking about that. And I was like, fuck, because Well, I lied to her because she asked who I put up, and so I changed one of the people because I don't know yet. And I felt really bad about that, but it's like, I don't know if Angie was just, she felt intense, so that's how she was coming off, or if she was purposefully trying to be intense and like rock with people, and I couldn't tell. It's hard because we just got here. So it's upsetting, and like I don't want her to like feel like we weren't listening to her. If she was like trying to give us like truthful information. That was really intense for the first round. I didn't know people would get so cutthroat, and I don't know if she was the reason people were getting cutthroat because she pulled everyone aside. I don't know if everyone's just like, that's just how the game goes. I don't know. But it was hard. 10-1, that's rough. Like, that was surprising. I don't know if I even want to win the HOH. So, like, that's stressful.
If you don't go for the HOH, would you go for the veto? Yeah.
I think that's like a little bit more up my alley right now with where my headspace is. But,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Are you gonna stick with the alliance that I've seen you talk to?
It's weird because I feel like we are an alliance, but we're not.
It doesn't feel strong?
It doesn't. I can't like tell. I think that I have some similarities with like Rebecca, and I feel like I have some similarities with Lexi, and I just don't know if like they're just trying to like get a rise out of me or not.
Okay.
I believe that. But it's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah. It's a lot.
That was just a lot. Like that first round, I'm like, why did it have to be like that? Like we just got here. Why is there blood in the water already?
It stirred quick.
Das BB.
And I definitely haven't said the name out loud, but I have suggested that I had an idea of who it was, but I haven't given the name. I just said I have an inkling who it was. That was the one vote, just based on behavior and things like that. But as far as I know, I don't think that, as far as your name hasn't. And as long as your name comes up, I'll just keep saying like, she's with me.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, because it's just like, that was just the biggest thing is like, I know you're well connected, so it's just like, okay, am I screwed? Because I feel like just trying to make sure that it's like, okay, our alliances.
It was a hard alliance to have at the first.
Yeah.
To get roped in and then have that one be.
Yeah, just be like, all of a sudden it's just like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Hey, I
Hey,
want to talk to you
friends.
guys.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
want to talk to Lexi. Well, I mean, you
1 minute.
Lexi, you made a comment. You said, I don't think anyone's safe. Is that because, like, you've heard all the names been thrown out? Like, cause.
I'm not saying anything.
That's fair. It was just that one
And
line that I was
just-
like, I want clarification
I'm
on
just
that
saying,
line.
Like, I'm literally not saying anything. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, there's people.
Like everyone's just like everywhere.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted clarification on that one line because you said it, and like, you're like, I don't think anyone's safe. And I was like, wait.
Yeah.
What does
I
that
just mean
mean?
that that's also the game.
Yeah.
And in of itself.
Right. So. And that's true. And that's kind of how I took it. But just
Yeah.
kind of wanted to.
Yeah. That's more or less what I think.
Okay. Which is true. I think that's the most valid thing. Is
Yeah.
At this point,
once you can
everybody's got to go.
Yeah.
Everybody but one person is gonna go. So literally nobody's safe. But how can you keep it on the up and up?
Up and up,
Keep it on
On the up and up.
Yeah, on the up and up.
Up and up. Up and up.
Yes.
At this point, it's kind of like starting the game of chess. You know, you make your first move.
Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I feel like there are, I believe that everybody here is a very strong player. Like everyone's got a good, a really solid, I mean,
Everyone's got their strengths.
everyone's got
their
something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not even.
One, he found 5.
Right. I guess what I mean by that is just like legitimately, I mean, everyone's got a chance to be on the block as much as everyone's got a chance to take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or even the
I don't think that
veto.
anybody's safe at this point, but not any, I don't know.
When I watched the trailer for last season, like coming in here, I like couldn't get it out of my head that I was wearing everything. So as a gig, I won last season. And so for the very strategic players that have watched the trailers, if anyone right off the bat I felt like was coming for me, I felt like they had probably seen that last season.
Oh, and they're like, oh, you're gonna be just the same kind of stereotyping you.
Yeah, exactly.
Huge stereotype. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're like gay, then obviously you both are.
Yeah.
Next head of household, it's going to be called one-legged. You all are going to be standing in this central area, and whoever can stand on one leg the longest will win the next head of household. So all of you, please get in whatever position you'd like to over here. You may not hold your leg by any means, and you are allowed to hop if you need to. If you switch legs, you're out. If it's the ground, you're out. If you switch legs. On your mark, get set, go.
愛してたと嘆くにはあまりにも時は過ぎてしまったまだ心のほころびを癒せぬまま風が吹いてる一つの目で明日を見て一つの目で昨日を見つめてる君の愛のゆりかごでもう一度安らかに眠れたら乾いた瞳で誰か泣いてくれ君が知りたいだけ泥の川に浸かった人生も悪くはない一度きりで終わるなら希望に満ちた絶望と罠が仕掛けられてるこのチャンス何が良くて悪いのかコインの表と裏みたいだどれだけ生きれば癒されるのだろう The real footloose 本当の
My foot's cranking. Yeah. Fuck.
Josh, please come to the front of the room. You have one head of household. We will have 20 minutes until the nominations are made. Break talk time now.
I just want to kind of see where your head's at and whatnot. I feel like it's kind of dumb if I don't check.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. How are you feeling? Like, it's kind of hard because I know everybody likes each other. So
Definitely. It's gonna be a hard choice to make. I think. I would say that you're nowhere near.
cool. You're not on my radar either. So.
I mean, obviously you're competitive and I like good competition.
Yeah,
Really
me too.
impressive.
Thank you.
And
I was very impressed.
the second that it hit 12, I was gonna be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So, but I think it was just pure luck that I won.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. I just wanted to check in with you real quick. And congrats.
Thank you. Who, just so I know.
On my radar?
Yeah, so, well, I mean. Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. Okay. Chilling.
I was singing a little bit.
You got it on camera? No. I don't want to, like, obviously step on anybody's toes either, so, like, you have to tell me who you're with so I don't go against anybody. Because, I mean, obviously you know who I'm with. But I don't know exactly.
Jason, I'm with.
Jason, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
And you all my like top 4.
Adding
Adding are my top 4. I learned some information about JB. What's his name? Yeah.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. So that's like the only person that I'm really gunning for right now. That's the only person on my radar.
Yeah, I think he's definitely probably the biggest threat right now. But I don't have anybody specifically in mind. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
And that's the thing, is I could do the same thing that I did last year. Hit somebody up the middle, just cancer. It would be kind of, I don't know, cutthroat, I think. Thanks. You vote for Ricky?
But again, I don't want to suggest that it's not going to go.
I don't really like Rebecca either. I think that we should probably pick people off at it like one by one. We don't want to show our cards too quick, because then if people know that we're against them, then they can get up on us. So I think whoever won the last time was also, because we don't know who it is, put Zach up there as like a pawn, so they wouldn't vote. You wouldn't get any votes until they won it. So if we did the same thing right now, if I put Melissa and Jeremy B back up, then people would probably. Obviously, if I do that, and then he has an alliance, and come back and retaliate, like win the next challenge, the veto challenge. It is what it is. But I think we have a decent amount of people that want to get in there.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you guys because at the beginning I thought that you were paired with Jeremy and I can't remember her name, and I don't think I ever.
Angie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you guys were or were not, but Josh is just kind of on the fence with like where you guys are, and like if Jeremy is to be on the block, if you guys would vote for him.
And so
Like vote
Jeremy
for him
with
to
the
stay.
goatee.
The bald Jeremy.
Okay.
Jeremy.
Yes.
Or if that is like your.
Yeah, so I mean, so like with Jeremy, like I think he's probably our biggest threat long run, just because he knows, he's played the game, like he's super passionate about the game. So I think it's one of those things where it's like at some point we need to kind of all be on board and voting him out for sure.
Yeah, and the only person that I've even really heard is him gunning for me.
Yeah.
That's the only person in the whole game that I'm just like, I kind of hope he goes next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Angie was saying that he was coming for us.
Yeah.
So like, but you were in the car with everybody.
Yeah.
So
So
I
I
know you
mean,
had a
and I
different
can
perspective.
confirm before Jeremy, JB, as I like to call him, just to differentiate the two Jeremys. So JB and Angie, when we were first doing the initial like vote, like they were like, okay, we're gonna put Zach and you on the chopping block. So
like straight away.
They both did say that. Yeah. I also heard that that my name was brought up in the car as well, and I was just thrown off by that. So moving forward, are you like, you guys seem like a pair?
Like me and Jeremy, or,
No,
or us two?
You two.
Okay, I mean, like we've had like a couple conversations for sure. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, like overall, I'm just like, kind of like what we've talked about earlier, just like finding the good vibes and just like, hey, like people are like wanting to have fun and just like,
like talking to everyone, checking in, like making sure everyone's all right. I think that's my main concern, is like people aren't spiraling. yet because I know that was a really rough start. It was intense as fuck.
Yeah,
so
it got 0 to 100 so fast.
Yeah, and that really was like my little heart just went like off without me. So I just want to make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, my anxiety was just like, what?
Well, because this is different too, because the twist isn't, so we know exactly like who's gonna.
So I've been hearing this like rumor about JB finding some kind of something in the house that grants him to give it to somebody for 2 votes, like some kind of like he like found it, but I don't.
Oh, I think I've heard about that. Where like, there's like a secret item or something.
Yeah, and I heard that he might have it, and I heard that. So that also scares me.
So he counts for 2 votes against somebody.
He can give it. I don't know if it's when he's on the block or whatever, but he can give it to somebody to cast 2 votes to save him. Like he gives it to one person, but that one person's vote counts as 2.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I've just heard it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, have you guys talked to Josh?
No. Yeah, so I actually don't think I've talked to Josh this whole game.
Really?
I probably should.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen like you and him talk a lot. So have you guys like formed an alliance or?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, everyone keeps thinking that. But like, if you notice, we only talk on the couch. And,
okay,
like,
so you
when
don't
everybody,
like,
because I joined their conversation once, and like I've like talked to Josh a little bit.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I mean, I by no means am I wanting him out or going for him.
Yeah.
But I just feel like he doesn't know where you guys are at.
Yeah, just kind of be like, okay, you haven't really like talked to us or done things, and I don't know. For me, it's just like I think it's really hard because I was like in the car with like both JB and Angie, and so it's like a lot of that got like mixed in, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm just trying to.
I was just getting a ride here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you kind of got grouped into that a little bit. I'm not sure. In
and
my
it's
mind,
like,
I thought that because I just knew those 2 were coming for me, and then so I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, just trying to.
And then I didn't know for sure where you were at because I saw you guys a little bit together. So I was like, are all 4 of them coming for me? I didn't know.
I think it was definitely like we wanted to chat after Angie approached us because she kind of pulled us all in a group, and like, that was the intense conversation.
Josh, you're one head of household. Please come to the front of the room. And then please select your first nominee and why.
And why?
Oh.
Not the why. Oh, I didn't prepare a speech. Sadly, I will nominate Jeremy again. And why? I think that honestly, you're the biggest threat and have the biggest potential to win the game. I think that you are a really cool guy and can get along with everybody really well. And I just don't have that much power, so I put you up before anybody else.
And your second nominee and why?
Honestly, I'd have to go with somebody I don't know really at all, and I'd say Melissa.
Melissa, please take a seat.
Yeah. Reason why, I guess, because I just don't really know yet, and it breaks my heart. Somebody has to go there.
Thank you. All right, we have 10 minutes, and the power veto competition will be held. Break.
Okay, I'm sociable. Cool. I haven't won a damn thing, but I've been on the block twice.
I think everybody just has preconceived ideas. There was a lot of like crossing people at the very beginning, which did not look good for anybody. So that's probably why I have no.
My opinion, it's the chicken shit way out. It's not getting blood on his hands because I've already been on the block.
It could be played by that angle, which sucks because that just means that you have a target on your back.
Yeah. But play the veto, see how it goes, and then campaign. Like, I just want to be here. I'll play with everybody, anyone. I don't have a team, so it's just what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll see next veto game.
But I just got to remember not to go to 11 and be hostile and yell at people and have it be 10-1. That's all right. Still have the veto.
Hey, dude.
Cody here throws a loop in the hole for I don't know what the fuck we're gonna be doing, okay? As we're swear to God, if it's Find Waldo again, but in reverse.
Oh my god.
From the back.
I doubt it.
Let's hope it's something fun.
I didn't expect to like go that long in the last
That
challenge.
was hard.
Yeah.
Like, I would have kept going, but my whole foot claw cramped and like took me completely off balance.
Yeah, I got a cramp in this one.
I don't know how people were able to stand that long, okay? All right here was like, not today.
Can I be part of the club?
Yeah, of course. I believe that this is a wise play because I don't believe people are going to vote for you over Jeremy. I believe that you are a safe move. I think that's kind of where this is heading. So I don't know how the veto competition's going to go. It would be crazy if somebody were to veto this round, especially the other person.
Yeah.
At this point.
Especially how late it is. Like,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Yeah.
I know that JB and Mikey are kind of.
They do have a thing.
They do have a thing. They have an agreement of some sort. Do we know anyone else? Like, is Lexi also part of?
I don't know. She
It looked like they walked away together.
Lexi went to vape, so they all went out
she
to
went
vape. So there is definitely some things happening out in the vape world. What it is, I don't know. I trust Lexi a little bit. I think she has a good. I think she's very good at balancing. I don't think that she's out to get anybody. I don't think she has like a target.
Yeah, I think it's more
But
like self-preservation.
I think it would be.
I'm gonna go do some recon on the vape people.
Oh yeah.
It's not that I want to vape.
But
Yeah, just give us
Check him
a
out for the
team. We appreciate you and everything you do.
No,
It'd be awkward.
I don't think that there's any concern about her in this round, as far as like, you know.
Who knows? It could be one of those, another one of those 10-1 kind of things.
Well, but yeah,
But
that's the
but
way I think it's going.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing is making sure that JB doesn't get the veto power to veto himself out.
Yeah.
Well, the freaking Waldo.
Waldo's in the
I was
past
like
for
scared.
No, finding his family.
Campaign good.
Campaign good. You
Campaign
sounded like
good.
a fucking caveman.
Campaign good. You stay.
I'll add that to my list of impersonations. I'll do Caveman Stitch.
Campaign good. There you go.
Oh,
that's
that's
perfect.
You do that really well.
You know, Stitch and Smeagol are the same voice actor.
Really?
Oh man. Okay, when I do get my phone back, you know those things where you swap your face or whatever with the character? Dude, for some reason, me and Smeagol just like. Dude, my brother was dying when I showed it to him. I make a very good Smeagol. I kind of have those eyes. And
Don't tell me that because he freaks me out and I don't see you that way. So don't do that. I will run away so fast. You guys are fucking with me. Stop it.
All right, I'm free. I can't even hang.
It like comes and goes. It's like
It's warm and then
windy and then fine. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
cold. Do we know what the weather's like tomorrow?
It's supposed to be rainy.
Like, I think it's completely interesting, like, if JB gets out this round, then it's like, okay, because, like, he's the obvious threat, but then once he's gone, then it's like, who's the next?
Then it's like a mixed basket.
Yeah, especially since there's, like, a lot of alliances going on. Yeah, there is. So it's hard to figure out what to do next.
But it's gonna be intense because I'm
I
gonna
don't know
dream
how you
about
guys are
this.
hanging in there right now. I'm like, ugh.
Oh, first tired, yeah.
So what information did you get?
Nothing really. But I pieced everybody out when I came out. I took a few puffs and they said it's cold, come in, and I'm like, I don't even know why I came out here. I'm tired. But I don't know how everybody's hanging in there. Like, I'm like, oh, found out that Stitch and Smeagol are the same voice. That's what it is.
Oh, you found that out? Okay, good information.
That's what I found out.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Stitch and Smeagol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't have to worry about myself because, you know, I just, you know, stirred some shit.
Well, you didn't get put up this time, so that's good.
Well, like I was telling people, I took him off once because we made a deal.
Yeah.
Small deal. And if you want to get rid of him, we have another chance tonight. So regardless, the house unit is still good, and we got rid of the person that was making people paranoid. So that's a win-win
Very true.
situation.
Very true. He also was talking a lot to her. So maybe that's the reason why. But she was also talking very intensely to everybody, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I understand if you're in like Final Four, but at the beginning,
I guess everybody looks very innocent, but is very savage.
If you're at 11 at the beginning, what is she gonna get to at the top?
Very true. Oh God, this is gonna be very interesting to go back to work and tell everybody how it actually was, because I was like, I expected drama, but this is like secret drama. It's not like yelling like, "You're a stupid bitch," and then like people following people upstairs and be like, "You want to say that to my face?" But
no.
I don't know.
We'll figure her out.
You ready to go back inside?
Yes. In the events one of them pulls themselves off, who are we putting up? Or do you not go that far?
If they win, if either one of them wins.
Yeah, I'm throwing those because I don't want to have to choose another person again. So.
But it's probably going to be a mental post, so we might need you to win.
Fuck, you're right.
So we can keep it the same.
If I win, I'm not using it. That's the end of the discussion.
Okay. That's all I need to know. That's all we need.
Yeah.
That was a wise call. I think there's definitely a favorite that you chose, and I think I think that was a wise, and that's what I explained to her too. I said I believe that this was a choice not to get you out. I think that you are a safe choice because it's so heavily favored on the other side. I think is where we're at.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah. So
now we just have to meet him and
yeah.
just keep everything.
Anyone but him has to.
You got a Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
I could use some caffeine.
And just not use the veto this round. I think.
So now that Zach knows how it works.
Yeah,
we don't
need to
use
use it this round. And Zach doesn't want to use it because he wants the game to continue. So if we just keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zach is hilarious.
He's funny.
He kills me.
I really believe he is just being genuine. I really don't believe there's like a play in his head. I think he's just here to just. And he's just
no malicious intent at all.
I don't really sense a lot of malicious intent with him. I really don't get it. Except for the two that we wrote about first.
Yeah.
There was some malice in there, but
yeah, I feel like after this,
it's gonna be really hard. And just know that if ever any of us chooses it, it's a game. It's because of the game. It's not that. Yeah, it's
no hard feelings at all.
So that's hard. That's gonna be hard.
The final two face off in a final battle. So the jury doesn't.
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
You're strong. You're a strong player. It's a valid placement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I understand it. I've been on the block once, so it's not new blood on his hands.
Right.
I'm not holding nothing against it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. But
It sucks. I came in with knowledge of the game, and
I
it
think
makes you.
I think that kind of bit you. Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's unlucky. I mean, it's good gameplay. Good gameplay.
Yeah.
It's probably what I'm saying.
I just can't seem to win anything.
Bummer. Man,
That's all right. It's
I
game.
mean, like, I don't win like sweepstakes that I enter.
Me.
I know one person who does. She won like a truck. She won like all the things. She just is always posting about all the things she wins, but she also like enters like a ton. So maybe just play more games. Maybe that's all it is. Just play more. Hey, you won $55,000 on your birthday. Don't tell me you didn't win anything.
Almost 15 years ago.
So you can't say you didn't win anything.
That's true.
I've never won $55,000 on anything.
Power veto competition will be hula hoop. It'll be in the same area you guys did the one leg competition in, one person at a time. Whoever can go for the longest amount will win the power veto. Alright guys, we'll have a 15-minute break and then we'll decide if the veto will be used or not. Break now.
So I just don't want her to use the veto because I know you haven't talked to Josh so you wouldn't maybe be patient. He hasn't told me that.
Yeah, so I could probably, I don't know, either talk to Marianne or I could talk to Josh and just be like, hey, by the way, like, I'm okay with like...
Okay, yeah, because we don't want you. So,
yeah, for sure.
But he's...
Yeah, because I want to stay. I like talking with you guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like passed out yet.
We would mention it.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So what's the strat?
We're just praying that she keeps everything the same. I hope she does. They're not going to. Well, I kind of had to tell Rebecca that if she uses the veto, Josh doesn't have very many options.
Like,
for a replacement. So if she takes him off, he'll have to put up her best friend.
he does get a veto goes on.
Yeah. So it was
incentive for her not to use it.
right. So if she uses it, she's gonna send her best friend home anyway.
Oh, your neck? You do it around your neck? Got your arm?
So hopefully, you know.
Good call.
Yeah.
Everything's worked out in one night.
Yeah, you were right. I was scared at the beginning when you told all that stuff. So I was like, oh.
I didn't think that I would win one. Sorry.
I know, it's
weird.
It is weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm surprised that you're up again, and I'm also really surprised Melissa's up. I don't know if that was just like a last minute, like, I don't know.
So I think it was a lack of, he's already been on the block, so I don't want to make anyone else mad.
Like a lack of like talking to people about it, yeah, maybe.
But I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
I'll make you a great deal.
Is this your first deal?
This will be my second deal.
Okay.
But my first one's complete.
Oh, okay.
So, I was able to finagle the advantage back.
Okay. What do you mean? Did you find the thing? Oh, shit.
It's the trio.
Okay. So if I get that, my vote counts as 2, or your vote counts as 2?
Whoever's holding this, your vote counts as 2.
Okay.
You put that around my neck, this goes in your pocket.
Okay, just one check.
So I can use that before the final 5.
Mhm.
That's what that means? Okay. Damn, I didn't know there was a little Easter egg. Where'd you find it?
It was in an envelope taped to the wall. Kind of pretty well hidden.
Really?
Mhm.
I know, I was like, I don't see a fucking envelope.
Oh,
That's pretty
I just
cool.
walked past and like, BB16.
Well, how are you feeling with everyone being so intimidated by you? Do you think it's that, or do you think they're trying to just target you? Like, because there's a lot of like talk about different things.
I know, and I don't understand. Like, no one will talk game with me. Even before the noms, I asked him, like, hey, can we chat for a second? And he just,
Who?
Josh?
Oh, Josh? You
Mhm.
didn't even want to talk to you?
Mm-mm.
That's kind of fucked up.
It is. And I have a feeling that my game here is going to be very short.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I can't win a damn thing.
Mhm.
I don't know why they see me as a threat, but...
Right. So it feels kind of like just a weird target.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But last-ditch effort is hand this off to somebody I trust.
Right.
So,
Why do you trust me?
why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I'm just curious because I feel like there's a lot of people like confused about like me. At least that's what I've been saying.
Oh,
Like,
well, see...
because I got in the car with you, so they think we all drove together and we're all in an alliance. And there's things like that going on.
That was Ange. She was the one saying, oh, she got in the car and she thinks that we're all in an alliance and she's the one throwing us under the bus, she's stabbing us in the back. Like,
She said that about me.
Mm-hmm.
She said that about you.
Really?
Same story.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's why I was like, I don't like this intensity. I don't think we need to be cutthroat right
No,
now.
I'm not.
Like, we don't fucking know each other yet. Like, that's why we're talking, you know?
And, like, honestly, I vibe with you.
Yeah.
So,
You're nice to me.
yeah. I just be nice to everybody.
Yeah, I know, which is great, and I'm trying to do the same thing. I just like I want everyone to be understood. I don't want to be in this weird crossroads with people. I just don't think that's necessary. You know what I mean? Because that was a fucking that start was like too much. Like I was shocked.
1,000 miles an hour right out the gate.
Like I knew Angie was gonna go up, but like I did not think that you were gonna go up.
I didn't think I was gonna go up this time either. Like I haven't had a conversation with him at all, and yet here I am.
Yeah.
So, but just know the offer's on the table.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So if that's around my neck, this is in your pocket, quietly and secretly.
Quiet and secret. I got you. Yeah. Good stuff. It's intense. I feel like I shouldn't have this. So I'm like,
Hey, I'm good at hula hooping. I just
know,
don't have
just
hips.
No,
It just
it's
falls
weird.
right off.
And I was like, how do you do it? I like forgot, and then I was like, okay, I was in school once and I did like these.
Yeah.
But it's just stressful. It's late.
Is there an option for you not to use it on me? Are you thinking that way?
I think it's just like I'm a little bit confused why Melissa was chosen. I can't like I don't know if Josh had a strategy with that. If he like wanted you to get vetoed and then he just put someone that like really doesn't have anything, or if he was like, oh, like let's get
I think
JB out of here.
I think she was put up as a pawn next to me so that I would be the target.
Right.
Because you notice he said, "Oh, you're a great game player," trying to like paint the big red target all over me.
Yeah,
And
because you're
then-
knowledgeable and you know the game.
Because
and
I've watched the TV show. It doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I've watched the show.
Yeah.
And then he just says, "Oh, I just don't know you."
Yeah.
For her.
Well, it's because you enjoy the show. Yeah, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was absolutely a direct target on me, and she's a pawn.
Which is weird because like you and Josh have been like not really chatting that much.
Not
So
at
he's
all.
just hearing stuff and coming
Mhm.
off of that, which is kind of like I think it's kind of biased.
I agree, and that's how the game's played.
That's
So,
Yeah.
but if you save me, I'm forever in your pocket.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard because I've had like more personal time with JB, but like I've also gotten like Angie was trying to like talk down on him and was saying all this stuff, and then he was just saying like she said the same thing about me because I like got in the same car with them, and that she was like, yeah, you're not part of our like alliance or whatever. So it's just like it just started off so intense and it's like continuing to be intense. So I don't know if that's like JB doing that and maybe it wasn't Angie, or if it's like they're both just they know the game so they're doing it that way. I don't really want the 2 extra votes. I feel like that's kind of like fucked up. Like it's a twist, but I'm like I don't know if I want that or not. So it's hard. I don't know.
How do you feel with your positioning right now? Do you have any like close allies? Or do you think you're kind of just vibing with yourself mainly?
I mean, I know, like, I like everyone. Like, I like checking in with everybody. I don't know, it changes, like, every time we talk. Like, people are going all over, and I guess I'm kind of doing the same thing, so I'm not really sure. And then, I think it was Jason that was like, oh, and, like, you and Rebecca are, like, an alliance. And she was like, we're kind of just vibing with people. And I was like, okay, she doesn't fuck with me. Like, in a sense, you know what I mean? Or maybe she was like keeping it under wrap. I don't know. That's so stressed out.
Someone in here? Okay, just wanted to check.
I just wanted to let you know, I don't have any like ties to JB. Like it was more of like, you know, he mentioned in the car drive over, it's like, oh, Final Four, right? Like with our group.
Yeah,
but then once he and Angie kind of split, then it's like, I kind of ended up getting grouped with Angie's group, and then kind of through association kind of went against him. And
Fair enough.
But yeah, I agree that he's probably the biggest competition. He needs to go. So
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that we're on the same page, just because I've talked with other people that I don't know if you have an official alliance with, but they just let me know that you were worried about where I was at, and so I just wanted to clarify.
I mean, I would definitely was. I mean, now that you're bringing it up, it kind of kills that, which is good.
Mhm.
But I just, don't know if you were with Angie, because she was kind of...
Yeah, it was more of just like by association. It's just
Fair
like,
enough.
okay, like because there's that like talk in the car, and she's
I
like,
get it.
okay, like I'm trying to get people to trust me, and it's just like, okay, like I don't like if you still stay on, I don't want to like get booted off, but
Fair enough.
yeah. So I just
No.
wanted to make sure that air was clear there, where it's like, so you know where I'm at with like future decisions of like getting JB off, Have you talked with Marianne yet?
I haven't.
Okay, so
she hasn't really said anything to me too
Yeah.
much. I mean, I guess she's approached me a couple times, like in group setting, but never pulled me aside.
Okay.
Which is fine. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like you and her are together.
I mean, yes and no. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I don't really have like any strong ties to anybody, but like I'm just trying once again just to be friendly with everybody, just create good vibes and have a good time.
Yeah,
So,
respectable.
but like I can definitely like talk with her because we have chatted a little bit like in the past. So I can just like check and see where she's at, unless if you want to talk to her. But
No, I mean, I'm fine if all three of us talk or you talk with her. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
I am curious if she will change it though. I
Mm.
mean, I don't know who she would put up.
Yeah. Also, something I'm nervous about. Granted, I don't know if it's going to be any concern because he's on the chopping block, but I heard that JB got a thing that allows him 2 votes. So I don't know how that will affect us moving forward, but that's just a rumor that I've heard.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you know that's like what I've heard through the grapevine from other people. So I don't know how that works or what's going to happen, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it is tough because I mean I don't know who I'd put up if she does change the vote,
Mhm.
and that'll be for sure a big plot twist,
Yeah,
I think.
for sure.
So I mean, you approaching me clears
Mhm.
things up a lot just because I don't know who's with who. but
Yeah,
I
so right
appreciate
now
it.
I don't have any like super strong ties to anybody. It's more of just like, hey, like I vibed with like a couple people and it's just
Yeah.
hanging around having fun. So
Yeah, and obviously I rode up with Angela and Jason, and we all 3 were in the back and just chatting the whole time.
okay, yeah.
So, I mean, I do like Jason. I think he's a
Mhm.
good guy.
Yeah.
I am on his side. Like,
Yeah,
we work
I've
together.
noticed you guys talking a lot, so
yeah,
it's like I
just to be
figured you.
honest,
Yeah.
I'd rather be honest than lie
Mhm.
to
Yeah,
anyone
for
in their
sure.
face. But
Yeah, and I mean, if it makes you feel more comfortable, I'm sure that Angela brought it up, but she like, I think she's talked with me and she's talked with Marianne a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, I can like vouch for these girls, like.
No, yeah, and she said that to me that you and her are kind of
Mhm.
like just talking.
Yeah.
and that makes me trust you
Mhm.
more. I obviously haven't talked to, like you said, Marianne, but
Yeah.
if I do, then
Okay.
I can clear that up a little bit more.
Cool, perfect. But yeah, that's all that I really had. So
Fair enough.
we can just kind of keep moving forward. But
Sick.
woohoo! So have you been having fun so far, or?
Yeah, no, it's a blast. It's challenging.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I have been secretly going to the bathroom
Mhm.
when break time hits
Yeah.
and listening to people upstairs. Like, I listened to you and whoever the hell you were talking to upstairs. I was sitting on the stairs and listening.
You
I know.
I love that.
And so I just did it again because that's like a place people go. And so Rebecca and Josh were talking upstairs, and she was like, yeah, like I've kind of talked to her a little bit, and we both have the same strategy of just playing nice with everybody. And I am playing nice with everybody, but at the same time I'm playing dumb. Like, I don't know why you got picked or whatever.
Yeah, well, I basically told her that if she's
You
sick.
and Josh didn't have an alliance because you guys were just talking on the couch.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes. I
Did you love that?
Yes.
Yeah, but I kind of threatened her in a very nice way.
Oh.
I was like, do you think your friend's gonna use the veto to save Jeremy?
Mhm.
Because I was like, if she saves him, Josh's options of a replacement are limited.
Yeah.
And you're one of them. I told her that. Because, and then she was like, yeah, I don't think she'll use it. I'm gonna
So
go talk
that's
to her.
why she's talking to
Because now they're trying to find a way to save him, I think, and both of them, and they probably want you to go up.
Oh, probably.
But she's tripping
I
because
already
Josh.
talked to Josh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I need to go talk to Josh one more time before it's
Okay.
over to make sure that we're on the same page.
Yeah, bitch, I love you.
I love you too.
There's so many like talks with not good people directly, so I really just you know what I mean? Like I'm hearing stuff about everybody. Like my experiences, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like you can't tell like who's been lying to your face and who's like been actually genuine, which is hard.
Still alright
Yeah.
staying up
Yeah.
late even though you're not supposed to be in it.
Mhm.
All the way.
Yeah.
I think I'll get up there and I'll be like, alright,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want like another opinion, I can give like my suggestion, but like I'm sure you have already figured out what you want to do.
If you want to throw your 2 cents, like, I like talking and listening. Like,
Yeah.
I want everyone to feel like they're being listened to. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I think it's like with kind of what we're learning in the vibes we're putting out. I think like keeping Melissa and GB. I wouldn't know who else to put on the chopping block. So I guess it's up to your discretion if you feel like you should go. Because I think that also ties in with like who you've formed alliances with, you may want to like remain or just
like see what happens.
Yeah, or like if you want to stir the pot like at all with like, certain alliances, if you get rid of somebody. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Yeah.
Well, I just didn't expect to like win so much.
Yeah, you did really well. It was awesome. Yeah, like I was surprised because it's like I've tried like hula hooping like maybe like a year or two ago, and it's just like it didn't work, and I'm like, oh,
and that one's really light. Usually heavier ones are like
but
I was going slow. I was like, it's gonna drop right away.
Yeah,
I was like,
for sure, for sure.
It was calming though. It gave me like a little bit of a
yeah.
But
fun stuff. Is there anyone else that you're wanting to talk to at all? Or like, I don't think so. People want to talk to me, they want to talk to me. That's fair. Yeah. I guess we should like, go back and socialize or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, she's ready. Probably get a friend to use the view because you're already on. So if she saves him,
I think in the pantry.
That is cool.
Yeah.
You do feel like
Cool design though.
Unfortunately, I don't want that.
It's hard. Do you have ideas? You think you know what you're gonna do? What's that?
I think kind of. It's just like it's sad because I like the personal talks more than just hearing shit about everybody and then like getting like weird.
I hear that.
I just want everyone to feel like they're being heard, being swept under the rug because of whatever's going on.
Right. Feelings and that, Well, it's almost time. It's almost time. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You put up a good case?
I hope so.
All right. Melissa, talk to you? Okay.
Adam.
Yeah.
Good thing is we're gonna sleep after this.
I think we got one more round.
Oh, we have
No,
half
we're
a
gonna
round,
do-
right?
I think we're gonna do the house. Yeah, we're gonna do one petition then sleep.
Okay. So they get to sleep on it too, which is like.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. There you go.
Okay. That changes some things.
Mariana, please come to the front of the room. So you have won the power of veto. You may choose to use it on one of the nominees or not use it. If you do decide to use it, Josh will pick a replacement as the head of household. Melissa, please stand and say your plea as to why the veto should be used on you.
Alright. So, I feel like if you choose me to stay, then I'll be able to, like, strategize a little bit. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out.
After some snoozing, yeah.
Thank you. Jeremy, please stand and say your plea.
if you give me the power of veto, I offer you loyalty, nothing else.
Thank you. Mariana, have you decided to use the power of veto, yes or no?
No.
Okay, the veto will not be used. 10 minutes and neither Jeremy or Melissa will be voted out of the game. Thank you.
So how do you feel, Melissa, about being on the block?
Well, a little surprised, but okay. I'm like, whatever happens, happens, you know?
Yeah, okay. Have you been able to talk with anybody about your stay and convince anybody?
Yeah, so I talked to a few people, and, you know, I feel like whatever happens, it's gonna be a good thing.
I don't have a chance, so I know where I fucked up. Wait, no, I'm fine. I forget. I know who's running it, and I'm fucking dead, dude. It's Jason. So when I finished,
He's the one with HOH, right?
no, that's Josh. Jason's the one with the really bad spray tan.
Oh, okay.
So, and I hope he sees this, but
that's messed up.
every time I talk to somebody, they go running right back to him. So, and when I first finished the first HOH comp and went upstairs to the room, I was like, oh, what's everybody doing? And I said his name as a possible. So, it's crazy that I'm immediately on the block. So, I don't have the people to swing the votes. I don't think. So, yeah. Addie and Mariana are snakes in the grass under his wing, just so you know.
How does this make you feel?
I'm really just burnt.
Yeah, me too.
So, but yeah, it seems like you probably got more numbers than you.
Yeah.
But we'll see. You don't know till you know.
No, you don't.
Like, I didn't know I'd get 10 to, 1.
Well, your opponent was in there screaming at people, so you kind of had that advantage.
Yeah. Take notes for that. But I think it was good to get the loyalty thing. If you said that to me, I'd be like, alright.
I'm going to tell you right off the bat, and I'm going to take it to the basement with me. I have found an advantage that gives me double votes for once, for one vote. So my vote counts as 2.
What?
Yeah, I found an advantage. I offered it to her, and she turned it down.
Oh, really?
Because she's hearing rumors.
Say what?
I don't know. She won't tell me. She's being super vague and secretive and snake in the grass type shit.
Yeah.
But not a lot I can do. I can go in and campaign for votes. I can try. But I kind of resigned to the fact that I'm going to be going to sleep in the basement tonight.
Maybe. You don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah. I'd like to see at least 2 votes from you guys.
Yeah, I just wish I could hula hoop better.
I wish I could too. Had I known it was standing on one leg and hula hooping, I'd have been practicing.
Yeah, but you don't know.
No.
I'm a mechanic. I'm not supposed to have flexibility, okay? This is not in my workplaces.
Yeah.
I think it was a wise choice. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that Zach is JB. Just because, like, Jeremy? Jeremy. Just because, like, the last night that he went out, it's just like, oh, check in on them or whatever. And then, like, when he came back and like asking me, it's like, oh, what were they talking about? And then he was like, oh, like, avoiding the question. I was like, oh, I didn't get any information, but now he's going on another big break with Mikey.
I did see him call Mikey over, and I thought, oh man.
Yeah.
But if he's going, then Mikey's, I think Mikey knows that he's going too, and so he's placating at this point.
Okay, so I guess
I don't know about
if we're thinking like just pure numbers, do they have enough votes? Like worst case scenario, if they have Zach, they have Mikey, if JB has a powerful 2 votes.
The rest it would be, how many of us left? There's 13. Is anybody not voting? I mean, there's 2, so there's 13 minus 2, so there's 11 voting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he gets 2 votes. It'd be 9 to 2.
Yeah.
With the 2 votes.
Are you gonna vote?
I can't imagine that she's going this round.
Yeah,
I
it's just
don't
like it
see
doesn't make
happening.
sense. Yeah, I think it's honestly like trying to take out the big fish and then from there just trying to assess like, okay, who's the next big fish?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go in and at least try and campaign for some votes.
Well, I'll come back in a little bit.
He's a nice guy, but I'm probably that's the thing.
How you feeling?
I'm tired right now, to be honest.
What are you hearing?
Huh?
What are you hearing?
Me and Josh have just been talking about like how we just don't, like, he didn't really want to put anybody up, but like there had to be somebody, and I'm just kind of agreeing with what you said. Like, to be done, and like Melissa said too, like she doesn't deserve it. Nobody deserves
Nobody
it.
deserves it, but it's part of the game.
Yeah.
So, just, I wanted to ask for your vote, and I'm not here to steamroll and win. I really just want to help people.
Yeah.
Like, my knowledge of the game, I share it openly. If I was trying to be that guy, I wouldn't say a word, and I would just steamroll. But that's not what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
I'm here
And I know that.
to help everyone have a good time.
Yeah. I mean, like when we were in the car, like I knew, so I definitely like understand, and I think it's good that you're doing it rounds for sure. And even Josh said that he was like, it's really good that he's doing his rounds, and like I respect that. And I was like, me too. So yep, I've just really been talking about that. That's pretty much it for now. We'll hopefully stay in the game.
Hopefully you can help with that.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm tired, man.
Me too. We all are.
Yeah. What's in your mind?
I just wanted to ask for your vote.
Okay.
To ask for it honestly and sincerely. I want to play this game.
Okay.
There's nothing more that I want than to just play this game. And people are scared of my knowledge. But if I was going to use it for evil, I wouldn't share it as openly as I do. And I know that people see me as intimidating because I've watched the show and I know how the game works. When it comes to challenges, I can't win anything. And I just want to be here and I want to share my knowledge and I want to help. And I'm hoping that you can help me stay here to help sharing my knowledge. I just want to help people.
Fair enough. And just want to distinguish between what we are doing in the game and real life and outside of this. I have utmost respect for you. I don't want you to get confused for that.
It's a game.
It's a game.
This is game.
It is a game. And from my perspective, if it comes down to me and you on a decision, it's probably you will have a lot of knowledge and a lot of ways to beat me, and for that reason why I'm probably not gonna be able to give you my vote.
How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. How are you?
I am stressed out of my gourd.
Two times in a row, back to back.
And I have no idea why. I can't win anything. I've watched a TV show, and
Yeah.
I know the mechanics, but knowing the mechanics doesn't make you good at something.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to come and sincerely ask for your vote. I know that we haven't talked game, and we're not probably on the same side of the house.
Right.
But I offered the same thing I offered for Vito. Loyalty.
Well, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Have you been targeting me?
Okay. I did bring your name up at the very, very beginning when they were like, who are you going to put out, throw up? Yes, your name came out of my mouth, honestly.
And what was the reason for that?
Just, it was randomness. There was
Really?
not reason. It was, your name was the one I could remember.
Oh,
And
okay.
I apologize sincerely for that. I should have told you after the first.
Yeah, I was hoping after that first elimination and you got vetoed that you would come talk to me, because all I was hearing was a bunch of other people telling me things, and I always take that with a grain of salt. But the fact that you didn't come talk to me, it just made me feel like they were true, like what people were saying to me.
The fact that I brought your name up, yes, absolutely was true.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
I forgive you. I just wish you would have talked to me sooner.
You are a hard man to get attention for. I don't want to break up a conversation. I
Yeah.
try to be very polite, and you're very sociable and have a lot of people around you.
You think so?
I do.
Thank you.
Every time I come around the corner, 4 or 5 people just...
Yeah. Well, I feel like you're probably definitely more worthy than some of the people, or act like you care more to want to be here.
I do.
But I'm honestly just frightened that you're gonna come straight for me.
I tell you what, I will make you a deal and I will shake on it. I will not come after you until Final Five. I won't say your name. I won't vote for you. If I win veto, you're the first one off the block. Guaranteed safety from my end till Final Five.
I just wish more than anything you would have told me this after the first elimination, because I would have taken it 100%, because I think me and you would have got really far.
And we still can. And
I would have loved that, but I just am too nervous at this point because just multiple people have told me. So I'm gonna vote for you to leave.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
I do. And it's refreshing.
I'm sorry to see you up there. People were in my ear and then you weren't coming to tell me, and I'm sorry I ended up like this.
It's okay. Were you the first HOH?
I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't?
I wasn't.
Oh, do you know who was?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Yeah, I had not one idea. Like when I thought maybe it could have been Josh or but once Zach got put up, I not one clue.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like that, and no one has even told me.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more going on than I even know.
Is there anything I can do to change your mind at this point? I know it's a day late and $1 short.
No. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just, the trust has just been broken for me, and I just feel like you would take me out as soon as you could.
Guarantee I wouldn't, but I understand that you're unshy because I said your name.
Yeah.
I get it. And that was on me.
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Good luck to you out there, though.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
He's the ringleader. I'm out. At least he's honest.
Yeah. Is there anyone else that you think
No,
you could
not worth it. No, there's no fucking point anymore.
Okay.
Because he's got everybody that I thought I trusted right in his pocket, because they, as soon as I said his name, ran right to him. Yeah. Jason's the ringleader of that side.
Sucks to suck, Carmel's a bitch.
And I know it. I know so. I see it. Because every time I go and have a conversation with him, there's 5 people around him. So,
yeah. Do you think it was because he was worried that he was being targeted first? He was getting sympathy from people? Do you think that's
probably?
Because I don't want to discredit his feelings, because that's totally valid.
No,
based on the last
valid.
season.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
But I'd appreciate it if you vote to keep me, but I don't know that it's going to do any good, because everyone that says, yes, I will, oh wait, you're the only one.
It just makes me sad, because I wanted to make a decision based on what I felt, and because of everything else that's been circulating this time, I couldn't even focus on that. So I was like, I can't use this power, I need to say no.
Yeah. Well, it's just one of those things. I mean, I appreciate you being honest, saying you were going to vote for me to stay. You're the only one that I've talked to that said yes. I know. I want to see me play too. But at 4 a.m., it's really hard to play.
I know everyone's struggling too, and I'm like, is that having an impact, or are people just acting like they're too tired to, when they're actually, they know exactly what's going on back in time.
It may be a cognitive game, it may be whatever it is. So, if I go to the basement, I go to the basement.
Yeah. How do you feel about possibly going to the basement with Angie?
I'm not terribly excited about it.
Yeah, because you feel like she targeted you really hard.
I feel like she came at me. And apparently, from what I'm hearing, she was selling my name up the river pretty hard.
She was, and that's why I was like, dude, I don't want that shit right now. Why are you being cutthroat right now? That's why I was so messing with everybody already. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a great tactic.
Basically, the game's over, so it's over, and it's what it is.
I just don't have an opinion with Jeremy V. It kind of scares me, obviously. For good reason, because he has knowledge to play people, obviously, and so, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I think we're pretty much all in agreement. So,
What's your strategy navigating forward after this round? Like, who do you have allegiance to other than Lexi?
My top is probably Josh.
Okay.
I am hoping me, Josh, and Lexi can get to final 3.
Okay. And then just have like a fair competition at that point?
Yeah, and just like battle it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my top 3. So hopefully I can get us there. I feel like Josh is good at the comps and I'm good at socializing, so I think we have a good thing going.
how are you feeling so far in the game? Like, do you think you have like a pretty good, solid like alliance building right now, or do you think it's like kind of just still in the air?
I don't know if I really have alliance with anybody. You know, we talked out there and he wants my vote, Jeremy. And it's funny because at the very beginning of the game, I was voting him out to be a threat. But he came up to me and he's like, hey, will you do it? And I'm a man of my word, said yes. So I'm sticking to my guns. And that's how I'm going to go. You know, if I promise someone something, I'm going to do it. But I just got to be careful who I make promises with.
I think the biggest thing I'm nervous about is what's going to happen after JB's gone. Just because, okay, he was like the biggest fish to fry, but that's like our common enemy. My main concern now is that because after the whole situation with Angie, I pulled back a lot just because it's like, you know, I got looped in with a bunch of alliances, and all of a sudden, like with Angie gone, then it's like, okay, trying to like build trust or like find connection, or at least, but not like forcing anything just to make it seem like I'm covering my tracks too much. I feel like I'm doing okay, but I'm just nervous that because I don't have any like super strong alliances compared to like I think with some of the what other people have, I'm nervous that just by not having a lot of strong connections, I might be booted off soon.
We'll do 10, and when we wake all of you up in the morning, breakfast will already be made down here. And then we'll continue with the game going forward. The HOs are going to sleep on what they want to do, and then decide the noms in the morning, and we'll eat breakfast.
Okay.
All right, Melissa, please stand and say your plea as to why people should keep you in the game.
I can't think on my feet right now, but if you want to vote for me to stay, you know that I've got your back. I will always have your back. I mean, we're a little bit of a family now that we've kind of spent a little bit of time together, but other than that,
Jeremy, please stand and say.
I've had an opportunity to talk to most of you. Some of you I didn't, and I apologize for that. Those of you that were honest with me, I sincerely appreciate it. Your honesty is all that matters to me. Integrity is a huge part of my gameplay and my personality. I appreciate the opportunity to play with all y'all, and if you can play, please vote to keep me. I really love this game, and I'm here to share my knowledge, not to use it against you.
Okay, thank you. We'll be in the DR one after another, and then Josh, you will only vote in the event of a tie.
I sadly vote to evict Jeremy.
I choose to vote out GB.
So I vote to evict her.
I eliminate JB from the competition.
I vote to evict Jeremy B.
I vote to evict Jeremy. I respect you, Jeremy, but as you know, we are all new to the game and you know too much, so.
I vote to evict Melissa.
I vote to evict Jeremy.
I vote to evict Jeremy.
I vote to evict Melissa.
All right, guys. The person evicted here will grab their belongings, head down to the Kobe. You'll have your exit interview and go from there. By a vote of 7-3, Jeremy, you're out of the game. Fuck all of you!
I couldn't have asked for like a better elimination.
Alright, Jeremy, you were the second person out in this year's Big Brother. How are you feeling?
Pissed. Honestly pissed. It's a bunch of fucking jabbermouths. Not a single person in this house can keep their trap shut. So, what are you gonna do? You get voted out second. You got an advantage in your pocket that you never get the chance to use because you're on the block. Whatever. I mean, it was fun, and fingers crossed for a battle back.
Perfect. I will grab what we're doing for the next situation. We'll start immediately. So, this competition is called Quick Math. You are going to get randomized 2 people at a time, and you'll get asked a math equation. First person to guess it right will go on to the next round. It's going to be 2 people randomized each time. That person will be knocked out. Next person goes back in the pool. Randomize 2 others. Josh is outgoing head of household. You do not get to compete. Zach versus Mikey. 10 plus 10. 20. Correct. Zach stays in. Damn it.
Half a second.
Next 2. Rebecca versus Patrick. You guys ready? 8 times 8.
16. No.
Nope.
Shit.
Four.
Correct. Rebecca, you're out. Okay, it'll be Zach versus Jeremy. 46 times 3.
46 times 3?
Yeah?
Come on.
Math at 3:30 in the morning.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
413. 138.
Correct.
Yeah, I can't even think right now.
Zach, you're out. Jason versus Melissa. Are you guys ready?
Oh dear.
96 times 7.
Oh.
Math is not my strong suit.
Alexa.
Oh, you're trying to ask Alaska the question?
Let's be honest.
46 times 7.
96 times 7.
$672.
Correct. Melissa, you're out.
I'm like, okay.
Jeremy versus Annie. 65 plus 0.
65.
Ooh.
Who's first?
Oh.
Or go again?
I would say go again. I say it's pretty similar.
42 minus 8 plus 7.
47.
Say again.
42 minus 8 plus 7.
41.
Correct.
I went the wrong way.
Mariana versus Jason. You guys ready? Okay. 42 plus 8 plus 9 plus 70.
129.
Correct. Mariana, you're
You're
up.
doing that so fast.
Lexi versus Patrick. You ready?
I guess.
You ready?
Go for it.
Okay. 780 plus 90.
780 plus 90, 807.
Correct. Lexi, you're out.
Still got it.
Down to the final 4. Jason versus Jeremy. You ready? You ready, Jeremy? 3 minus 4.
-1.
Ooh, that was.
Okay. 5 times 5.
25.
42 plus 6.
48.
Oh, Jason got you.
Yep.
Jeremy's out. Jason versus Angela.
Oh my
There we
gosh.
go.
You ready?
Go.
You ready, Angela?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
50 plus 23.
Oh, 73. I got that first.
No way.
I started and finished before you. We
Okay.
can do it again.
Ty, go again. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
9 times 9.
89.
81.
No, 81.
Correct.
You got it. Yep. Good job.
Okay. Jason versus Patrick for the head of household.
Excellent, excellent.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. 25 minus 25.
0.
Ooh. Patrick, correct. Patrick, please come to the front of the room. Congratulations, Patrick. You won the head of household. You get to sleep on it tonight, so you can give it as much thought as you'd like. Breakfast will be ready and you guys get woken up in the morning. You may all now go to bed.